Okay, so welcome to the Jeff Snader Show with my awesome special guest, who is...
You couldn't get enough of me.
Yeah, I couldn't get enough of you. Beth Samberg, Beth Samberg team. She has a wealth of knowledge, shall we say. What's the thing you know most?
Disney World.
Yeah, we were just saying that. Are you going to take me to Disney World?
I'm ready. Anytime you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready to go to Disney World. I've never been to Disney World.
Disney
Sad
World,
fact.
Harry Potter, real estate, raising multiple children. Not sure which order's which.
That's a strong set of qualities. So I brought you here today because staging. We actually went out a couple times to some listing appointments, and we've been talking about staging a lot, and realized there's a lot of things people don't know about staging. So you created a top 10 list,
yes,
which we're excited to unveil. All right, without any further ado, we'll just jump right into it. Your number one, no more than 3 objects on any linear surface.
Correct. So if you have a windowsill or a bookshelf or a fireplace mantle or any place that you have a horizontal surface, you should not have more than 3 objects on that surface. It just becomes clutter.
So no matter what it is, even if it's artistic and I think it looks awesome and it completes the house,
it probably doesn't.
It probably doesn't. Okay, so
the house was complete 2 objects ago.
Deal. Okay. Number 2, nothing smaller than a softball.
Correct. No tchotchkes.
I love that word.
I know, no tchotchkes. So you can't have a lot of little objects all around the house.
Tchotchkes a Yiddish word, they say?
I don't know. It's a Jew
Spell
term.
it.
Tchotchke. C-H-A...
Keys.
C-H-K-I-E-S. Tchotchke.
Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. That's
The
probably
plural
right.
would be tchotchkes.
I don't think she's right, but we'll figure it out. So no tchotchkes, nothing smaller than a softball.
Nothing tiny. Correct.
Okay.
They also don't photograph well. So those are the things that jump out in professional photos that you really start to see, and you start to wonder what they are and if they're specks or if they're holes in the wall. So just anything smaller than a softball, get rid of it.
Okay.
Pack it up. You're leaving anyway.
Deal. Number 3, nothing with eyes.
Correct.
What is
No crazy cat figurines all over the house. Also, this is a depersonalization. So if you have photos of your family, of your children, of your pets, anything with eyes, if you have anybody, I don't want anybody looking at my people as they're walking through the house. Buyers don't like it when they feel they're being watched. So if you collect cat figurines or little puppy dogs or anything with eyes or personal photos, pack them up, take them with you.
Because what do you always say? It needs to look like it's lived in, but not by you. Is that what you say, or something like that? Sounds good.
With it,
You
yeah.
like it? All right, okay. She says it now. Okay.
Yeah. It needs to look lived in, yet not occupied.
I like that.
So you want the warmth of somebody having lived in the home. You don't want it to feel very sterile. So you want to keep a few items that make it look like somebody's actually lived there, yet you don't want it to look like too many people have lived there.
Deal. No lawn. Number 4, no lawn or floor candy.
Correct.
Floor candy sounds delicious.
No gnomes outside, no pinwheels, no inside the house how people put like little figurines like on the floor that I might kick and trip over. Get rid of all of it. You want a lot of floor space. I don't want to be distracted by anything on the front lawn. All those pink flamingos, gone.
No candy.
No lawn candy.
No floor. I like that. Number 5, no deferred maintenance.
Correct. So go through the house, and all of those things that you fixed the problem, yet not the cosmetics, those are a big red flag deferred maintenance throughout the house. So if you had a leak from the bathroom and you fixed the leak, but there's still a stain on the ceiling, you've got to fix that. Anything that looks like you haven't been fixing the larger issues which are creating the problem, fix those things. You should have done it when the problem happened. You didn't. Now you get to do it for the next person moving in. But you want to remove anything that they might see that they look at that they think is more than just a cosmetic issue.
And what's the cost of not doing that?
It could be people walking away because in the back of their head they think, oh, there's something wrong, there's a current leak, there's an active leak. And then they start ticking off in their head how much they're going to have to do to fix these things, and they always cost more in the buyer's head than it actually costs to do the repair.
Of course. Okay. Number 6, magnets on the fridge.
Get rid of them.
All of them?
All of them.
What about my favorite one? What about my little...
Oh, the one of me with my children on your football magnet?
Yeah.
That one, nope, sorry. That one you can look in the drawer and look at it longingly every day
okay.
when you open up to
Okay.
get your fork out for, whatever you're gonna eat for breakfast.
Why am I having
But
magnets on my forks? But okay, fine.
No magnets on the fridge. You have to make it look like it's a clean surface. It doesn't photograph well. It makes the kitchen appear smaller, and it just crowds things. So take everything off the fridge.
No magnets on the fridge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, thin the closets.
Yes, because if your closets are overpacked, then it looks like you don't have enough closet space. So if it's the summer and you're going to be moving, pack all your winter stuff. You don't need it. If it's the winter and you're going to be moving, start packing your summer stuff. But get it out of the closet. Make it look like when somebody opens it, they say, oh, subconsciously, look at all this space. And then they think you have more space than you actually have.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8.
Same thing with if you're leaving shoes, like people who leave shoes by the front door or coats on hooks. That to me is an automatic trigger. They don't have closet space. So put those things away. Don't leave those things out. Just hide them.
Okay, I like this. Number 8, which I don't know what this one means. Mommy bins for showings.
Yes.
Mommy bins.
So the majority of sellers have that moment where they get a phone call and somebody says that they want to come see the house and they have 15 minutes notice, half an hour notice, and you've got the children running all over and you've got stuff all over the stuff. So I call them mommy bins because that's what they're called in my house. So they're literally the plastic bins that you get at Bed Bath & Beyond or Target or Amazon or wherever. And I take those big plastic bins, you just put it behind the couch, and then you just run around your house when you know that you have a closing, and you just throw everything in the bin, push the couch back, hit it. Nobody sees it. Mommy bins.
Behind the couch.
Yeah, you just slide it or hide it behind something so it just looks like it's all in one place and nobody sees it.
Can this be an all the time thing? Can we have a daddy bin that I could just do this?
You can call it whatever you want.
Okay.
You can just call it a generic plastic bin if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's not as exciting. Number 9, no toilet rugs or potty covers.
Yes, those furry things that you find on seats, get rid of them. And no rugs in the bathroom. So all of that, it's like when you put your trash in the can, right, in the garbage bin in your bathroom, and you put a plastic bag in before, and then you throw the stuff in. Get rid of the plastic bags. Don't use your trash cans. You want the bathrooms to look. There's nothing that looks dirty. Like you want everything to be clean. So don't have the rugs or the dated potty seat covers, anything like that. You just want it to look clean.
What if the toilet seat cover looks ugly?
No.
Still don't put a cover
No.
over it. Just get a new toilet seat cover is what you're going to say.
No, don't get a new toilet seat cover. Get rid of the toilet seat cover. I'm not talking about the lid.
I mean the lid. What if the lid looks crappy and you're putting
No, then you replace that. Yeah,
That's
if you
okay.
have to replace the lid, go spend $19 and replace the lid. It could save you a lot of money in the long term, or earn you a lot of money in the long term.
Deal.
Yep.
Number 10.
I
That was a drum
touched
roll.
on that. Yep.
That was a drum roll.
No trash in the garbage cans. It's one thing in the kitchen where if you have a hidden garbage can, but your garbage cans are at the house, make sure that they're all empty before showings. Just chuck them. Keep a bag in. You have a showing, grab them all, run through the house, get rid of them. You want it to look like a model home. When you watch HGTV, which all of you do, or when you go into a model home in new construction, you don't see garbage in the cans. And get rid of the potty brushes too, the ones that clean your toilet. Also, you don't want to see that. The dish racks next to the sink. Anything that shows that you have to be domesticated to actually own a house, get rid of it. You don't want anyone thinking of housework as they're touring your house. You don't want them to go through. You want them to walk through and say, "Ooh, 5 bathrooms! Yay, we don't have to share." Not, "Ooh, 5 bathrooms. How am I going to clean all those?"
That's a good point.
Yep.
Okay, so let me ask you this. You obviously do a lot of this. When someone lists their home with you, with the Beth Samberg team, what percentage of the time do you have to stage it?
100%.
Okay, and do you do the staging?
I do, and sometimes I bring in a stager depending on the home.
So
I have taken my staging classes as part of my continuing ed and then joined the National Association of Stagers, things like that. So I can now stage myself at this point, or I could bring in a stager sometimes when I need help recreating furniture and recreating spaces. Sometimes I bring in a stager.
So if someone's listening right here and they're thinking, I'm about to sell my home and I want to stage it, is it okay to try it on your own? Is it?
Certainly.
Just as long as you...
Call me and then I help you do it. Sure. I mean, yeah, I'll happy to go into anybody's home and help them stage it and point out different things that I think that they should do. It's very difficult to see your own home the way that somebody else walks in and sees your home because you're used to seeing it.
And it's attached to it, right, as well?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think we had this conversation the other day that, you walk through a home with a seller and they say, oh, the kitchen's, was renovated 12 years ago and we have all new appliances. And I say, are they new appliances now or are they new appliances with the renovation? And they're like, oh, with the renovation. Well, you don't have new appliances, but in your head, you think that it's new because you remember paying for it and living through it. So you think it's new even though it's over a decade old. So I'm happy to help anybody come out. I'll stage their home. I'll walk through it with them. I'll give them some pointers. You can certainly, all that I really do when I stage homes, I go through and I make a list and I point out every little thing that needs to be done. At the end of the day, though, it's on the homeowner to actually do that work.
All right. Well, there it is, your top 10 list on how to stage your home when you're looking to sell it with the fantastic Beth Samberg. I'm sure she'll be back for more sometime
Can't
soon.
get enough of me.
I can't.